Welcome back to Let's Play Fire Emblem the Sacred Stones. Last time we fought off the bandits of Borgo Ridge and also got Erica's bracelet back. This time we're heading to a new destination. With her bracelet recovered, Erica sets out with renewed determination. Passing through the ancient forest, Zaha brings them closer to Grotto's border. As they near the town of Seraphiu, Erica's fears are assuaged by the lack of troops. But never before seen terrors crawl in the shadows of the trees. Chapter 4, Ancient Horrors. This is actually a very unique chapter for Fire Emblem. You'll see why very shortly. We're approaching Seraphiu at the border of Renai and Grotto. Once we cross Forbidden Grotto, Renval won't be much farther. That is assuming we can cross the border without mishap. Oh, look over there! Those strange figures! What are they? Are they human? I've never seen anything like it. What could they be? What have we done to deserve the trials before us? What is happening to us? How could such abominations walk our lands while the sacred stones protect us? Newt, please. It's dangerous outside the walls. Stay here in the village. Those are revenants, aren't they? They were the vanguards of the Demon King in the days of darkness. The Tome of Nazania describes them in Chapter 2, Section 7, Paragraph 8. You know of them? Duh, I'm a prodigy. I can recall most everything I see in here. According to the book, revenants attack using razor-sharp claws. Sounds painful, wouldn't you say? Yes, or well, be that as it may, I must go and aid those travelers outside. You should stay here, within the safety of the village. Very well, I don't mind staying here. In fact, it seems the smarter choice. Magic is far more powerful than any monster's claws. The thickest hide and strongest armor, useless against magic's power. Yes, I suppose I could have studied swords, but only magic is worthy of me. Even if this village were to be assaulted by monsters, I could defend it perfectly. We'll see about that. Travelers, you must listen to me. The ancient forest of Zaha is dangerous. Head south and pass through this place before the fiends surround you. Who are you? My name is Archer. The temple has assigned me the task of cleansing the forest of these things. There are so many of these fiends, so I wonder if I stand much chance alone. So if you would, please flee now while you have the chance. Fiends? You're not talking about the same fiends that served the ancient Demon King. That can't be right. They're nothing but legends and fairy tales. Yes, I felt the same way when I heard, and yet here they are. This place is filled with them. I wonder how far they've spread. Surely they're not in Renai alone. But why are they here? How? Beware, your highness, something approaches. Please allow me to deal with this. Evil shade, may the blessed light drive you from this land. So, we're getting a little bit of a tutorial here on the fact that light magic, like lightning, is really strong against monsters. Sadly, he gets no experience from that fight. We ought to help. He can't fight them all alone. Do you have orders? So we actually have something new this time. We actually get a full breakdown of various stats and stuff. You can actually check supports, see who you actually can get supports with, which is cool. You can also switch around items, which I probably should do. Can you actually sell stuff from here? I'm actually curious now. Okay, red gem, gotta sell that off. Okay. And, trade this here. I'm normally not going to show this kind of stuff, but I think it's necessary because we're just getting this option. Actually, wait a minute. Oh shoot, wrong character. These menus aren't the most intuitive thing in the world, so I'll probably be fumbling around a fair amount. That was the wrong item. Okay, bow, heal, hatchet. So actually, I think because I decided off screen to not use Ross, I think I'm giving the javelin to Gilliam and the hatchet to Garcia. And also, I might as well give the vulnerary to someone. And, that someone is, actually I'll keep it for now. Actually, no, Nami, because Nami has very little health at the moment. She's level 1, to be more precise. So we want to make sure she survives this fight. And also picking units. So, sorry, but we're not actually using Seth or Ross. I may try to get supports with Ross, but I won't be actually using him in battle. So, also Archer is forced for this fight. You can also save, which I won't be doing because this is a Let's Play, and that's generally not a good thing to do. So I'm positioning, actually this is perfect, Vanessa, I want to get her to the village ASAP. So, also you can break the snag, so we're gonna position Garcia, I think, here, and Franz here, like so, and put Mulder in the back where he's more safe. Anyway, let's get started. One of my companions is in that village to the south. If any of you can get there swiftly, I implore you to watch over her safety. So Archer is a monk. Again, monks are good with light magic, which is really helpful in this kind of situation. Luckily, monsters have very limited turn ranges, so we can actually pretty safely navigate this place without difficulty. Hopefully. Like this guy can only barely reach us. Anyway, gonna have Garcia work on the little snag, or should I? Okay, can I actually... Okay, I can actually get hit there, so I think the best course of action would be to have Erica take out this guy. I think. Actually, this works out perfectly, because this shouldn't actually kill him. This should leave him with some HP left, which is actually what I want right now. So, when I said something is weird in this game, or different in this game, it's the fact that there's actually monsters. Most Fire Emblem games don't have monsters. They have just regular enemies. At least for the most part. I mean, a lot of the games will have like a dragon or something cool at the end. We're getting into the supernatural from the get-go, which is what's unusual. Okay, that guy's dead, so Franz should take out this guy. Or totally whiff. That works too. Okay, actually, I think the... Oh. It's not good. I don't know if monsters can destroy villages. So I'm actually positioning Vanessa here, I think. And then next turn she may be able to make it to the village. Did I see a support option, or was I just or am I misreading something else? You see that old snag to the south of here? Bet it would make a handy bridge if you could knock it over. Take a weapon to it and give it a few good whacks. That should do it. Here, take this and give it a try. It ought to do the trick. Got an iron axe, which is really good. Okay. I'm gonna have the others move east, while the others move south. So, splitting up the party a little bit for this chapter. These guys also have harder forms, but for now, the Revenant are actually no match for us, so this chapter works out very well. I'm not sure if this is intentional, but because of how weak the Revenant are, at least at this phase, this is a perfect chapter to level up Calm and Nami. So if they're kind of slouching on the levels, you may want to use them a lot. If not, well, if you got them a lot of levels last time, then just evenly balance out everybody. But my advice would be to try to get Nami's level up in particular. I forgot to equip the Javelin. Also, in other games, magic is not effective against Pegasi. Not sure if that's the case in this game. Also, are these the ones? Well, okay. Apparently at this turn, these guys spawn. Once we cross over this river, more guys will spawn up here, so we do not want to leave Mulder unattended. Was that actually support? Okay, that's just supply, not support. Supply. Big difference. So, plenty of fiends to take out. Okay, so Calm, I'm gonna move down here. Actually, no, that's not a good plan. Calm here, Nami here. That should do it. Again, still have to be conscious of supports. And the battles where you can have more people, I will include more people, especially those that can make supports, even if I'm not using them. This game is one of the few games where you can actually get into encounters outside of main chapters. So, that's actually really lucky in a lot of ways. I feel like this is not a good move actually, because it would use up so much movement that it would backfire in the end. Okay, let's use Archer to weaken this eye. Okay, this guy's attack range no matter what, so maybe not a good idea. Our next, wow, one shot. Let's go for it. Also, sorry if my voice is a little bit froggy. I don't know why, but my allergies are kind of acting up all of a sudden. I have summer allergies. Fun fact about myself. Not fun. More like a not fun fact. It is a fact, thus. Okay. That aside. Okay. How to proceed from here? Maybe have... Wow, that's not very effective. Okay, that would actually take out Snag, but I think we can actually move... Wait, what's this guy's movement actually? Okay. I think we should just do this. Hope it doesn't backfire. Huh? Your flesh shows no signs of putrefaction? Seems you're not a revenant. I've decided to join you in battle now. My name is Lute. I'm a mage of superior wisdom and rare ability. I've been reading up on these revenants. They are quite simply no match for me. I am superior after all. Yeah, and by the way, Lute is really humble. In case you didn't catch that, Lute is very humble. I think she does have a support with Archer, so it's good to have a mage and a monk on hand. Sadly though, we will not be using Archer, because we actually get a better healer later on. There's another class called a Troubadour that actually is a horseback riding monk, essentially. Or more specifically a cleric, I guess. But this is really important because when you need to heal somebody, having max movement potential is really important. So that's why I prefer Troubadours to just regular healers like clerics or priests. It's just a matter of it's more convenient to have a horseback riding healer who actually can move really far. And also Troubadours class up to another class that actually I think can use physical attacking magic and also healing magic, so that's really good. And also they keep their momentum, so yeah. That's a lot of that. That's a lot of exposition all at once. Suffice to say, yeah, Arthur and Mulder will not be that useful later on. Oh, speak of the devil. Oh my, these travelers are besieged by the agents of evil. Ah, right you are, Lady Larkel. I cannot allow this to happen. Come, we must charge down these cliffs and rush to their aid. We charge down these cliffs and the only thing we'll be rushing to is death. How about we find us a nice gentle path down? Ah yes, very well, that's a hurry nonetheless. I simply cannot abide those wicked beasts running amok. Again, that means we've crossed the halfway point, which, yeah, you don't even need to get everyone across, by the way. It's just in general. So, Franz could use a few levels, so let's just have him tank everything, because these guys can't hurt Franz. So, yeah, that's a good strategy, I think. Okay, okay, I'm trying to think of the best way to approach this. Colm is at a slightly higher level, so, but he's also not the strongest, so I'm a little bit afraid to have him be put in a situation where he could die. If I haven't said it enough already, this is no death run, so if I do lose a unit, I will be resetting. Thus, you will not even know if I lose a unit because I'll be resetting. Therefore, it sort of defeats the purpose of me saying I'll be resetting, because you won't have to know. Okay, Garcia. is actually in a good position to take out this fool. Ow, that actually looks really painful. Okay. And now, the whole Calm Namey situation is what I'm sort of debating with myself about right now. Okay, that's one shot. Can you actually... No, you can't reach the other guy. That's a shame. These two can. So actually, let's have... Let's do this. Safe strats for the win! So yeah, archers are one of my favorite classes because of their versatility. Unfortunately, Namey is not in a position to be that versatile right now, but she'll get better. Most archers start off really bad, so it's not too surprising, mostly because they can't use physical attacks. Again, that changes later on though, so they become much more viable once they class up. Take that out. Now Erica can get down here, but we're gonna have Mulder sort of hurry down, because we don't really want him to be near the Revenants, because he can't actually defend himself. But again, this is why leveling up healers is the most frustrating thing, because it just takes forever. Loot can take another hit, so let's do this. Kapow! Regular magic, which I'll describe a little bit later, is not strong against Revenant, only light magic. By regular, I mean elemental. Which is something I should go over, actually. You have fire, lightning, ice, wind, and maybe some others I'm forgetting. If you played Smash Bros, you'll know about some of those. Because Robin can use wind magic, he can use fire magic, and lightning magic. So, yeah. In Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn, there's actually a system where elemental magic also has a weapons triangle, but because this game doesn't, we're not actually going to go over that. Just FYI, there's no sort of elemental weapons triangle, I think, in this version, so we don't need to really worry about that. Again, just in case you're wanting me to go over that, I won't, because it's not needed in this game. Yeah, also, if you're wondering, I do tend to play these games really slowly because I like to level up people very specifically and methodically, so I do tend to take my time. In Fire Emblem A Blazing Sword, they actually rank you. I always get really terrible ranks. Oh, Frowns is critical. We haven't actually seen that yet. But anyway, I always get really bad ranks for speed and really good ranks for EXP, so if we ever LP that one, we'll go over that then. Suffice to say, I take my time. But yeah, that game is a lot harder, so I'm not really sure if I'm gonna actually LP that anytime soon. Because that would require a ton of resets, like a stupid amount of resetting, and I'm not sure if I'm really up to the task of let's playing that game because of just how brutal it is. If I was doing an any percent of sorts, it would be a little bit better, but doing a deathless run of that game is not the easiest thing in the world. So, maybe someday. I think Path of Radiance would probably come before even the first Game Boy game. Actually, both, because Binding Blade was never released in the US, so I can't really let's play that, right? Right. Yeah, Calm, could still use some levels. So, oh, that's bad, actually. So I'm actually gonna have Garcia... Here's the thing. Oh, never mind, this is 100% accuracy. I was gonna say, here's the thing, the Hatchet will most likely miss at least one, except not really. Also, if you can't get double hits with people, you're doing something wrong, because this area is really easy. This area is really easy. This is actually this is sort of a tutorial chapter of sorts, so it's not designed to be hard. But still, even then, I would like it to have been a little bit tougher than it actually is, but I'll take it nonetheless, because it's kind of nice having a nice meandering, easy chapter once in a while, I suppose. Like, she's level 1, and I think even she had a chance for 2 hits. So yeah, that's like what we're dealing with right now. Vanessa is gonna move up here to try to move people around later. But not for now. Oh wow, there's still one guy sitting here. Didn't even want to attack us because we're that over-leveled, apparently. Yeah, I tend to get my units sorted out very early on. So, a lot of times we just don't use characters in battle because, well, to put it bluntly, I've decided not to use them before even starting the Let's Play. Yeah, I think even Gilliam will be able to get a double hit here. Let's see about that. Yep. Not that Gilliam needs the levels, but frankly, leveling up your knight early on is actually not a bad thing. But again, knights are actually strong only against physical, not against magic. So keep that in mind as well. Again, hit percent is very deceptive in this game and tends to really mess you up a lot. So if you miss attacks constantly, it's nothing personal, it's just Fire Emblem. Oh, snap. Okay, that's not good, actually. Also, this boss moves, because this is not a, whatchamacallit area. This is not a Seas Gate chapter, so the boss actually will move around, so keep that in mind. He's not tough, but he can actually kind of throw you off if you're not careful. He's a level 1 Entombed, which is essentially the class up for the regular monsters we've been fighting all this time. So unfortunately, Nami is just slightly short, so let's do this, I suppose. Yeah, that works. Oh wow, I forgot that he actually was very low in health. So yeah, kill stealing. Don't feel bad if you have units kill steal because levels. Though it's a little bit late to go over that now, I suppose. So this Revenant will not be able to kill us. Or probably won't even be able to touch us, to be precise. So yeah, we're gonna actually just move everyone down ASAP. Erica is essentially bait. I hate to use our lord as bait, but yeah, that's not gonna hit. Revenants tend to have a lot of HP, but very low stats across the board, so even though technically he's a class-up character, it's not a problem. So I'm gonna position... okay. How much can Calm do against this, actually? 10, okay. So I'm gonna position Calm here, and have Nami hopefully finish... oh wow, that's a guaranteed hit. Done. And instant level up. When you're level 1, pretty much every boss battle will level you up. That's just kind of a fact. We've killed all the monsters, so we'd best burn the bones to ash to be sure they don't return. I've played Paper Mario Thousand Year Door after all. I still can't believe what we've been fighting here. I thought those beasts nothing more than myth and legend. Those Revenants are said to be the least of the dark creatures, and yet the weakest of them could outmatch any normal man. We cannot take this enemy lightly. Yes, and there are much more... oh, they are much worse than those Revenants and the Entombed. Let's see, there are the Bonewalkers, Moth Dogs, Gargoyles, Bales. Wow, but just about any creature of lore can be walking again. Yes, we're in for some trouble. Even my fabulous power may not be enough. Oh, divine light, show me. Is this a sign of dark days to come? Well, that's holy. What is happening? Princess Erica, perhaps it would be wise to return to Frelia and regroup. Pressing forward seems foolish in light of recent events. We cannot face both Growl's forces and more of those terrible things. Why not? They suck. Seth, I follow your point, and nothing would please me more than running for safety, but what about my brother? He and his men are trapped in the same situation we are. I know full well that I may be leading us into even greater danger, but please try to understand. I do, my princess, and I vow to see you through this safely. And our new characters. Aha! Foul creatures, beware! I, Narakel, bestow upon you the honor of banishment at my blessed hands. Where are the monsters? We just finished. Ah, glad tidings indeed. The heavens must be rejoicing. I'm a tad disappointed, however. After all, I did rush all the way here to show you the splendor of my might. She's a troubadour, she can't attack anything. God, it's a real shame, isn't it, Lady Alarkel? I hit the button too fast. Pardon me, but who are you? Me? Since you ask, please allow me to introduce myself. It is I, the true light and glory of the sacred realm of Aston. Stop, Lady Alarkel, you mustn't continue. You cannot reveal your true identity here. Oh yes, you're right. Oh, I get so careless sometimes. Now I must ride off in anonymity. Oh, how beautifully romantic. Right. Heading west, strangers, perhaps our paths will cross again. Come, Dalsa, Renak, we ride. Aha, let's go, Renak. Alright, alright. What was that about? Okay, on that abrupt note, we end off here. Next time we start chapter 5, which is a long chapter, so brace yourself. In any case, thank you for watching, and I hope you join me next time for more Fire Emblem: The Sacred Stones.